Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another stream. Let me quickly turn off that. Which was work related. We don't need that today anymore. I hope everyone's doing fine. Welcome. I'm super tired today, but nonetheless, we will at least try to get some stuff done. I still have absolutely no idea what's going on and why it doesn't work the way it should, which is great. But yeah, we will try to make it work. There's a couple of things that I want to do. Most notably, is it even used? No. Most notably, I'm not sure if we do the thing correctly. What I mean is, we have like this visible point light indices and this visible point light count, but then we have like this shared stuff up here as well, which is kind of weird. So I will remove that, which is something I noticed just about today, that we had that double thing. But yeah, and then probably we want a barrier here as well. Or maybe it's good enough if we have the barrier here. I'm not sure. Maybe it's good enough. But then shouldn't this be only done by the first thread? I mean, maybe that's fine, I don't know. Let's see what happens if we run that. I mean, I didn't really change too much. So I thought that this changes a whole lot. And it doesn't. And it's like, it's even worse than before. It's the weird thing. So here we put in that view matrix. And then in static mesh, a render task. No, I'm doing that again, so that's fine. I think it's a little bit loud, the music, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe it's only oh, it's my headset, okay. Alright, I'm not quite sure actually. I'm not really not sure what I broke, but it seems like I broke it even more than before, which is fascinating. Let's check what we did. Because I changed so much that I can't even remember anymore. Okay, so I think I want to revert that again. That one is probably fine. But we can definitely save that away. Just in case. And probably revert it. So I definitely somehow made it worse than before. Which is... What's the diff here? Oh, it's the second space at the front? Or it's kinda useless. That's like that. I don't think we have any other changes here. Don't think. Yeah, there's nothing else, so let's revert that part. Just to be sure that it's not that. And then let's restart. Maybe we clear the shaders. It will take a couple of minutes again to start now that we cleared the shader cache, but it's always better in that to clear it and regenerate all the shaders. Okay, well, I really broke it more. Somehow. It's still only up here. How did I do that? I mean, that's the only change that I do that. Right, the other thing is irrelevant here. And then I do think here we don't really have any changes. No. What the hell? So if I remove that again, that can't do anything, right? Maybe it does. Maybe we are not allowed to continue here. Because then we skip like the lower part here. Never mind. But what I want to do is basically have an enabled flag here. Because why not? So we go to light. And then we have here bool is enabled. And then probably that stays at 7. Unless that takes a full float, then this would go down to 6. But then I'm not sure. I would assume it goes down to 6. Probably. And I think we want to have it like that. And then we have point light. Is enabled. I mean, basically it's true. Nah, let's make it force by default. Yeah. And then we have an array of those, which is pre-allocated, and then that's basically force, right? And it's still 64. Which is the same as it was before, right? Yeah. So maybe it's fine. I'm not sure. I guess we will find out the hard way. Let's leave that at 7 then. I don't know. We will definitely find out. I will for sure. Nah, let's do that. That's safer. And probably we do. Do we do a uint? I don't know. Probably. And let's turn that to 6, and then we are still at 70. And that should do the trick. And then in lighting system, when we write the point light into the thing, so basically when we have the light point light component here, and where can I create one here like that? Does that work? Can I do that? Oh, would be super nice if that works. Okay, it doesn't like that the others are uninitialized then. But I think I don't care for now. We could do a struct here as well. That initializes it. Oh. No, not that one. So we do that. It's like really ugly, but what can you do? I think I will look at that if I can. Maybe there is like a way you could align it, right? So that works. That should give us back our light, hopefully. Unless we didn't save our shader, we didn't, of course. So we do again that. And then if we are enabled, we do that. Otherwise, we don't. Okay, where that is garbage. What is written here? And that's that. Let's continue. If that was the issue that we somehow didn't do that properly, then I am confused, but I doubt that that was... Okay. Oh, because we have the wrong... Okay, so the shader is running. Oh, we're still not... No, we're not even running up here, or what? No, I made it even worse than before. Cool. How did I manage that? Okay. So far, so good. Render doc, that's what I wanted to do. Because yeah, it should run, right? Like that. Create. Wait, where is my... Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, we probably have a shader error. We're not running... We should actually have, again, the notifications for that we don't miss it. Like the GUI notifications that we had. Because I think we are actually quite nicely error-free here. Global pool, okay. I mean, maybe we can just do that. Does that work? Are we back in business then? Oh yeah, we are. But we are still having the same issue, right? Where we are gone when we are not in the range. And I'm getting the feeling that I'm somehow rotating wrong. The frustrum or something like that, I don't know. It's weird. It's either we are rotating wrong or I don't know. It feels so odd how the error behaves, right? And it's not even consistent with like where it is. What I'm curious is why is that a thing? That will probably not do anything. But I assume that the count is now a little bit better. Or the point lights. Okay, we have an update light pass, perfect. And then what is our output here? So it disregard the spotlight, right? So that is really, it seems like just 0. Oh, but no, we have point lights here. We have point lights here. So if I draw the point light count, does that change anything? Probably not, because probably we are getting the wrong cluster ID. It's like my current assumption. Where can I find that? So wait, where do we write that? That's element 2641 in the light grid. So that's here. So that's when this turns into 2641. Let's try to find that debug thing. That shouldn't be too hard to find. Let's go. Let's see what debug ID that is. What's our cluster index? Is the cluster index 480? Okay. I mean, it's not quite it. $512. Let's go all the way at the end, I guess. Why can't I go so far here? Okay, that's 1000. It's not quite what I want, but it's close. $1,700. Hmm. That's not what I wanted. I pressed continue. God damn it. What's the cluster index? 2015. That's pretty good. That's almost there. $2,447. 400. That's not quite there, right? But we can as well take 2592, I guess. If we get it. Probably just... Let's do 2 more, I don't know. That's too much, god damn it. $2,591. That might be a good one. No, it's one off. How could this happen? It's one off. Okay, how do I increase that now by 1? Maybe that? No, that is too much, okay. Oh, but maybe if we do that and then decrease that by 1, maybe that's good enough. That's 3,100, okay. Then let's get rid of that again. Okay, so we decrease those a couple of times. 3,100. Debug. $2,880 is probably not good enough, right? Oh, maybe. Maybe if we are lucky. No. But it's close. Again. It's a little bit of a trial and error to find one that works, right? How did that suddenly jump so much? $2,920. That looks good. I'm telling you. Yes. Okay, so that has one. So in theory, if we shall stop through that now. God damn it, if I get back to my render dock. We should be able to run forwards to here. Go here, go here, go here. Have here a center which is basically 0. Which makes sense because we moved it. Did we move it to 0? No, that looks like garbage. Why is that garbage? Why is that garbage? Do I want to see the errors? Clamping to 0. No idea what that is. Whatever. What I wanted to look at exactly. SPO lights. We might have bricked it. Hold on. We might need to... why did I close render dock? We might need to clear our shaders because we changed the header to a uint, right? And we didn't do the... Did we actually change it to a uint? Oh no, we didn't. But maybe we should. So now we have the proper size there. That might have been already too late, maybe. Because the pipeline might have been already created. Can we break it again? Oh, we did. Boolean expression expected. Yes, yes, yes. You will get that again. Again, that's so weird. But okay, let's run that again in RenderDoc. Can we remember the sample? No, right? So we probably have to trial and error again. Oops. And then let's do 300. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, right? Pipeline. Do we have point lights here? Doesn't. Oh, wait, maybe it's not that one. I think it was that, or? Oh no, it was the light grid. Yeah, we have indices here. Okay. So we again have, yeah, somewhere around 2500. We have objects in there with the point light. And of course, we have as well what I find bizarre is that the numbers are all the same. But whatever. Let's just ignore that, I guess. We will deal with that probably later. Or maybe it is the issue, but let's see. So what do we want to do? That one here, and then we again go here a little bit wild. See if we, well, the index do we get here? 1000, okay. So let's turn that up. 1029. $2,244. That's probably not good enough. See, that's the weird part. Why is that point light offset here like that? But okay. Is that too much? 2,388. I think we can increase it by one more. $2,532. That already sounds not so bad. Almost. So maybe with a couple of smaller increments on the other one, we get there. So if we increase that one, 2,548. it's not quite it, I think. 2548 here. Nope. Almost. Let's do one more here. Did I increase it or not? I did not. I misclicked. Two, 5, 6, 4. That sounds like a good number. No, not. Still not quite. Oops. 2580. Almost. Because I think 2580 is still. Yeah, it's not good enough. But like 10 more and we're there. So I would say doing that. Okay, so that's 2581. How far can I go here? 84. Guess I can get there by doing something like that. 2591. No! But I think I'm at the max again, right? Yeah. So probably what I have to do is increase that by 1 and decrease those quite a lot. 2600. $2,609. Oh, okay, I mean that works. 2,609 works. We go in here, run forwards to cursor. What? Did we not? Point light index. Visible point light count. What? Was that not cluster index? 2609. What? Two 592. Okay. Say what? What exactly? Run forwards to cursor. So light 0 and light 0 is garbage. How come that's garbage? Don't we store that in there? Pipeline. Point light intensity, point light position, point light color, radius. How come that is garbage? Mhm. So point light index 288 is fine, right? Then we have shared point lights. That's bizarre. Do I need to maybe... No, but those are this. And that should be fine, right? I mean, shouldn't that when we execute 0, 0, 0? That is like the point light index 0, right? And then shouldn't that write in our stuff? Then if we move, run forwards, it's garbage. Oh, shared spotlights, never mind. That's fair. So here the shared thing is fine. then as soon as we run 111, for example, or yeah, 001, is that then garbage? Mm-hmm. Is that not how it works? Can't I share that? Of a work group. Do I need a different memory barrier? Do I need a memory barrier out here? No, right? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Because it seems like we have garbage stuff. So I don't think that this changed anything. Pipeline. Run forwards. Nope. Okay. GLSR compute share between work group. Okay. So am I doing it wrong then? But isn't this... Because that is... Yeah, but... Doesn't look like it's that thing. Because we are always a bigger index here. Right? Is a derived input work group subgroups work group size times work group size y, which is 16 and 9, right? I don't think that's correct. Maybe I'm stupid. But if I run that same thing, right? In the other application, which yesterday beautifully crashed my stream, so let's hope it doesn't. But if I'm gone, I will be back in 5 minutes or something like that. Because yeah, that one is not the most well-written engine. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. But at least it didn't crash my graphics driver. Perfect. So if I go here, oh, I cannot debug that. That sucks. Do we have things double here? No. So that's already different, right? And then we have things double if we're not having any values here, right? Which is fine, I think. But as soon as we write stuff, it's not double. So that's definitely one thing that's not the same. Global light index list. And we write in the offset plus that. And we atomically add here that. Aren't we doing the same? It's a little bit bizarre. Let's remove those for sure. But that, I doubt that, I mean, that was definitely not the issue because we had that already for the point lights removed. But okay, I mean, that gives us some ideas of what might be wrong. Don't want to save that capture. We want to open our scene again. And I should save that. Actually, it doesn't really matter, right? Print. Because my light grid looks definitely worse than that one, right? So I mean, that is maybe fine, right? But then here, okay, no, that looks better. Okay, so that definitely looks better now. But I don't think we fixed anything with that, right? No. And that is mostly, I think, because our shared stuff is like garbage afterwards. Which I'm confused. Open gr shared. memory. But god damn it. Am I stupid or probably I am? Let's get rid of the point lights for now to make things simpler. Not that I think that they make any difference, but why not, right? I mean, if that works now, then that would be super bizarre, but I doubt it does. Yeah, exactly. But do we actually run the correct shader? Let's double check. How did we actually? We should have. Yeah, okay. Shared spotlights. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's restart. Oops. Yeah, doesn't change anything, as I thought. Alright, let's double check that didn't have an issue with the shader. It doesn't look like it. Looks like everything went smooth. Oh, maybe not. Oh no. All good. So in theory we should be running that shader, but yeah, it still doesn't work. Okay, we are running, and we probably don't have a spot. I mean, we do the spotlight stuff, right? But the rest is gone. Mm-hmm. Unfortunate. Not quite sure how that should work in the other. That's probably not. How does it work in the... Do I still have that open? No, right? Do I have it here? Probably I do. projects, this one, shaders, assign. So that one has a group shared. And here he is where he goes through that. But he goes through all the point lights. I mean, maybe we do that. Why did we even do the other thing? I'm not quite sure why we even do that. Do we do that? That doesn't really make too much sense, I guess, but I guess it's some sort of optimization. That just doesn't make a lot of sense, not gonna lie. I'm not quite sure how that works in his version, but in mine it fares if we both use GLSR. It's probably something super stupid. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Because I don't think this changed. get there if I do that? If it even loads. But I think that is why we are getting garbage. That is probably... Yeah, that's not really what I want. I do understand that. I mean, that's... What the hell? Hello? That website just doesn't exist or what? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. God damn it, come back. Alright, I mean, we can get rid of the batched stuff, I guess. One thing I want to double check, even though it's not working, that one is as well kind of garbage, that implementation, but I just want to see. Oh, it's done. Okay. So why does that claim to be local invocation index? Which is exactly the same, okay. $16.94. I mean, that looks pretty much the same. I mean, that one is anyways broken as well. It's not entirely working as well. If I, for now, right, just do that, which is kind of stupid because it kind of defeats the purpose. Then it probably works. Right? Which is kind of stupid, but I think that will probably work. Famous last words. Let's see if it even... Did we build? Probably not, right? Probably have a shader error because I most likely made a mistake somewhere. Ah. So maybe that's a problem? Hold on, what? Let's kill that for now. Does it even run then is the question, right? I mean, it looks fine, but it doesn't do anything. Shouldn't you be running? Is that not... Why is that not working? What? I would have assumed that this would work. So maybe that's not the issue. And we just, because RenderDoc is shitty, it didn't show the memory. Maybe. I mean, that would be unfortunate, right? But what can you do? But if that's not the issue, do we get the weird error again now with the group size? Yeah. Hello. Okay, but I don't think that's an issue per se. I mean, we definitely have to address it at some point, but I don't think it's an issue. Yeah, my biggest suspicion is still because we have a light grid here, right? Yeah. And then we have indices here somewhere. Exactly. Oh, if I would have just remembered what the values were, right? That would have helped. I think it was something like that. Nope. (2016), not quite. 2048, maybe. 448. But I think that's not good enough. Nope. So let's go bigger. Debug, yeah. Too much, but not by a lot. 2592, that's perfect. I think that's again the one where we have an index, right? Yeah. And then the only thing I'm interested in here, but we can't get that, right? We can actually. But that's the cluster index, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have an idea how to maybe get to the bottom of this. So that's the cluster index. We then can take a look at our clusters and go to 2592, and that goes that's a little bit maybe that's correct. I mean, probably it is fine because we have 100 range, right? So yeah, I would say that's fine. That sounds reasonable in the range of an overlap. Alright, so then the other thing that we can check is if we go to outputs here and then we, okay, this is, goddammit, this is the one we want. Then we take a pixel here, say debug. We go through all of that crap. Well, we can do a jump too. Jump, run forwards to cursor. And then I would want to see what the cluster index is that we get here. And okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Whatever. And that cluster is 1959. 1959. That doesn't look correct. Because we're in view space. And there's no way that we are in view space at this position. There's just no way that we are there. So that is not correct. I wonder why that is. So okay, then the issue is not in the light stuff, it's in the calculation of this cluster stuff. Light. No, not light system, update light clusters. We have a log here somewhere as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, maybe not here, right? Maybe in static measure in the task. Okay, so if it's not there, then it's near far plus. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Then we have tire size. And then we have the cluster is that plus the Z index. And then the cluster index is that. Which is fine. Swaps. Okay, maybe not. Pipeline light calling. Scale. Bias. Okay, maybe not. Pipeline light render maybe? Ah, PBR clustered forward probably. Scale? Bias? No. God damn it. Pain. I mean, I can open the solution. But that one, I mean, it's not even a good reference because, as I said, this one is kinda busted as well. But let's see. Maybe we find something. Bias. Aha, I found it. Where that's the GLSR. God damn it, that's not what I wanted. Is that all in? Let's close that. Nope, nope. Ah, here. So that's fine, and then we have set float times log near divided by that. And then this is here a log 2. Did we have that as well? Okay, so we have a log here, which is that one, yeah, and then we have a log here, which is that one. Perfect. So it is the same. And then we have, yeah, that times that divided by that, and then a minus at the end, which doesn't really matter, but yeah. Okay. Far near, yeah. That will be a pain to find, not gonna lie. Where that arrow comes from with the cluster. Although, hold on. Isn't it? Can I not? Where do I do that? I want to try one thing which is a little bit hacky, but it might work. Ah, no, it doesn't. But we can make it work. Hold on. But that's in the triplanar one. So we give it the geofrag chord. And then with that, we go in here. And we do that. So I mean, that should be fine, right? Here we shift it into the right space, I think. Unless we do something weird. In here? No. Ugh. At least do that. But I think at least I know where the problem is. I think I will take a break of that and do some other stuff. But yeah, that we can fix tomorrow. So I need a way to convert that. Because I guess geofrag chord is in like in the device coordinates, NDC. Is that it? I mean, I'm not so familiar with everything in shaders, right? So yeah, okay, it's the window relative coordinate. Exactly. Okay. Makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And then what is the linear depth? Wait. Can I get that again? Oh no, I wanted to run backwards. Okay, run backwards to here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Linear depth is 17. That makes sense. And I think that's kinda correct. Is it? I don't know. 17 sounds a little bit low. Right, I mean, which pixel did we select? Can I see that again? I would love to see it, but it was somewhere here. So, I mean... No, because we're far further away, or... Pipeline... View matrix... I mean, that's beautiful garbage. Awesome. Ah, because we are in the wrong. Never mind. View constants here. Yeah, that sounds like a little bit of garbage. Right. Because what's the word position of that thing? I mean, that one I have, right? Let's close all of that. Okay, oh, god damn it. God damn it, word position 955. Okay, I see that here somewhere in the instruct. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not it. That is definitely not correct. I wonder, shader. This no. Where do I want to go? Here. Where? No. Texture view, I think. Depth. I mean, okay, I mean, that looks pretty bad. Are we not writing depth values? And why are we not right? Oh, maybe. Oh, we are writing depth values. Okay. I'm just stupid. Okay. And then this is... Okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? Depth, whatever. Is it maybe in the other version, in the other... The depth value is maybe inverted and that's why it doesn't work. Which one did I want to use? God damn it, my brain already stopped a little bit for today. Even though at work it was not too bad today. But still. It was already quite a long day. So that one is the real good implementation of all of that. The only downside is I cannot debug the shaders in that one for some reason, because, I don't know, fun times, I guess. But at least I should be able to look at the textures, hopefully. Maybe not. Aha. Yes. Okay. Depth 099. Depth 096. So it's one at the back. And the closer we get, it's... So if I do that... I assume... Okay. So the closer it is and the further away we increase it. And for me it's the other way around, right? Depth 1. Oh, okay, maybe not. I mean, okay, that's fine. But yeah, it's not, it seems like a good way to get to the view space position the way we do. Let's do one more test. With the other one. And then I will think about that a little bit, probably. But at least I think to know where the problem is now. Because yeah, that cluster index is I would say definitely off. Please don't crash, thank you. Hey. What is the full frame? Why is that looking completely different? Why is it then top down? Am I stupid? What? Why is it a top-down representation of the depth? What? Alright, whatever. Close and far. Okay, I mean it's the same. But that's bizarre. What? That doesn't, I mean, maybe I'm stupid, I have no idea. But that doesn't make a lot of sense in my mind. Oh, that looks more like a depth texture. Okay. Okay, but it's the same. It's basically that. Okay. But then if that's the case, I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense, but let's try it. I don't think it's correct in terms of it doesn't really make sense that it's the real depth, but view constant. So this one here we change to, let me get that, not here. Where would that be? No, it's not in compute, it's probably this one. Yeah. Let's take that one, even though it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So we take that. That's depth range. And then we have 2 times near times far divided by far plus u view constants near minus depth range times that. Whatever. And then let's clear our shader cache. Technically that I don't think that's correct for the depth buffer I have, but maybe it's assumed for the log2, right? So maybe the function is just named a little bit stupid. Let's remove that temp folder. Let's start, and probably we have a compile error in like one of the shaders. It's something I'm expecting already, but maybe not. No, that looks fine. Okay. Oh, but we might not be using that yet, so. Did we have errors? Doesn't look like it. But it's not working, so that's that, right? So unfortunate, but yeah, I do think that we probably get an even worse index now for the cluster. No, not Onyx. But at least that's something I can work with. I think I got closer to the solution today. Static mesh. It's you, right? Yes. Okay, and then we take one of those pixels here, which, yeah, perfect. Then we debug that one. And we go to our beautiful light cluster index, wherever we have it. Am I blind? Oh, here. Run forwards, run into, get our depth. And that's pretty much the same, never mind. Which probably makes... Which probably makes sense. But it's just not giving us the correct cluster index, right? Don't think that's correct. Because again, 1900 whatever. What did we return now? 1975. It's just not what it should be, pretty sure. Pipeline state. Oh, we don't have the clusters here, but we do have them here. 1975. It's probably around the 0 point. Exactly. It's basically from 0 to -2. And then from 2 to 5. Which is basically, yeah. And then, yeah, -14 and -20. Which is exactly in the range that it was considering. Can I debug the... No, right? Because that was as well a garbage one. But I think I can debug the other one. Even though that was as well a little bit broken. But maybe I find something in there. I just can't remember. Ah, it's in bin, right? But I can't remember what I have to set the directory to. I think I don't have to set the directory because that was a weird engine that just launched with hard-coded paths for whatever reason. And it's not very optimized, not gonna lie. Okay, but then color pass. Nope, not that one. It's probably that one. Looks good. Debug. Okay. That's like 14. Where is the cluster index here? 2567. So that looks on the first look more correct. Tire size 100 and 133. And set index 17. We as well have... Do we have a word position here? Ah, word pause. So that's the word pause. Let's see what the view space thing is. 2567. Pipeline clusters 2567. Two, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's a little bit. Oh, but okay, it's instead around the 0 coordinate. And then okay. Hold on. Maybe I'm writing garbage into the depth buffer. No, that looks fine. All right, I am giving up for today with that problem. Let's do something else for the end of the stream. I need to think about it a little bit more. Looking 2 hours at the same issue. I mean, I think I got closer, but we can, yes, Captain Chica. We can. Let's do that. Let's play a round of chess before ending, yeah. If you want to. I'm just, while you're preparing the lobby, thinking there was one thing I wanted to do, but probably do it tomorrow. One more thing with the entity system. Nice. All right, you can all watch me on stream now fail. But this time maybe I will think a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm not too much into chess as well, so Yeah, I'm not sure how to gauge that, if I'm in a good position or not. Ah, you can have a chat here. Ah, I see. Oh, was it the game from yesterday? No, I'm not sure. No, that seems like it's today, right? It's just from your point of view, yeah. Yeah, okay. I missed that. Hmm. How do I do that now? I have an idea, but I need to see how I can do it. If I go back there, then I can go. Ah, don't worry. I am not worried about you watching the stream. All good. Ah, no, that's not what I planned. Although, might still work. I think I won, but I'm not sure. I think I won. Unless I missed something. Wait. I missed something. Alright. God damn it. Would have been too nice. God damn it. How do I progress that? Okay. Can I not castle anymore? I didn't move my king. Whatever. I wanted to castle on the right side, but it seems like it doesn't let me anymore. Not on attackable square. B5, F1. Yeah, okay. Ah, it's not important. I don't need to castle. I don't know. Probably I don't get it. Ah, okay. I can on the... Ah, okay. I see. What do you mean? Okay, now I got it. I thought you can castle on both sides, but maybe not. Okay. At least I think I get what you meant with B5 F1, but I'm not sure. How do I continue? What if I... It's probably stupid. I might still lose that, even though I was, I think, in a pretty good decision. Ah, okay, I see. Oh, help. Send help. I need to get my second rook somehow into play. But I don't know how. Without too much pain. Mistakes were made. You're welcome. Thank you, thank you. It was a gift. Somehow it feels like I trapped myself. I think I'm saying thank you, but maybe not. This time it's me thanking you, maybe. I don't think there is somehow you can save your queen, but maybe I'm blind again. Mm-hmm. I think I'm fine with that. Am I fine with that? Probably. Oh, damn. I think I'm winning. But maybe I'm wrong. I can't spoil my strategy, but I think I know. I have a plan. But I can as well settle with a handshake if you want to. Oh, okay, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm... I think you can't keep me in the check. So I think I have a plan, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's give it a couple of turns. If it goes back and forth, then we can definitely do it. I had a plan before you did that, but... Okay, how do I do that? Oh, I found it. That was a little bit of luck. I didn't know that this was a checkmate, to be honest. I just wanted to protect my rook and pressure you, but I didn't see that there was like no way. But yeah, it makes sense, right? You have nowhere to go. Yeah. Awesome. Good game indeed. But a little bit of luck on my end, I think. Thank you very much. I will take a break. We can do another round if you are up for it tomorrow or something like that. And yeah, hopefully I have some more brain shoots for tomorrow to figure out that issue with yeah, with god damn it. Yeah, with the clusters. All right. At least we got some progress. We figured out, I think, where the problem might be. But yeah, let's see. Thank you very much. Have a nice rest of your evening. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, so we will start earlier at 2:30. Yeah, thank you. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for the game, Captain Chica. It was fun, and yeah, have a good night. Bye bye.